Namaste. This is Vahida here. We will start by doing the prayer pose to condition ourselves. And after that, we'll be doing the Tadasana. That is going on your toes. You can call it mountain pose or you can call it rocket pose. Inhale, take your hands up on your toes and exhaling, come down with your hands down and your feet on the ground. Inhale, hands up and exhaling, do a forward fold, trying to touch the floor. If not, then you can touch your ankles or shins. One more time, inhale and exhaling down. You can take your head right down if you can. Inhale up and relax. Now we will go into one more standing pose, where we'll have 4 feet distance between the legs. One foot will be at a right angle or 45 degrees, the back foot, and the front foot, the ankle will be right under your knees, which is bent. And go into the first warrior pose with your hands up and coming down. Warrior number 2, same position of the legs. Hands are shoulder level. Turn your face to your right side. And this is the reverse warrior, where your one hand is taken above your head and the other hand going down, touching your shin. Once again in warrior 2. And this is the side angle triangle, where you'll rest your hand, your elbow on the knee, and the other hand goes above your head. Come out of the pose. We'll do all the same poses on the other side too. So this is warrior 1. And this is warrior 2. Face going on the side. Reverse warrior. And this is the side angle triangle, hand going above your head and the other hand is resting on the knee. Now we will be doing the warrior number 3. So here you will come one step forward and take both hands up, bring it parallel to the floor, taking the other leg up, getting it in line with the hands and parallel to the floor. Balance here and come down. I'm doing the warrior 3 here, so as to just show it to you. Once again, parallel to the floor, hands and the up leg that is going up. So these were some of the standing poses. Now we'll be doing the tree pose. So here you will balance on one leg again. Take one leg up, put it on the inner thigh and stand in the prayer pose. Try and take your hand up if you can balance, or you can keep it at your heart center. Slowly inhale and exhale here for a while, as long as you can balance, and then you can bring your leg down and hands down. Do it on the other side. Balance your body weight on one side. Take the foot of the other leg and put it in the inner thigh. Take your hands on your heart center and then above your head. Balance yourself here, inhaling and exhaling. Point your gaze at one spot so that you can balance, and then bring your hands and your leg. We'll go into the fish pose now, where we'll do it with Padmasana. So get both your feet on the opposite thigh and inhaling. Start going down on your spine with the help of your elbows. Put pressure on your elbows, lift your chest up, tilt your head and keep it on your crown, and hold your toes with your fingers. Release as soon as you are done with the pose. Now we'll be doing the fish pose with the straight legs. So here again you will put pressure on your elbows and lift your chest up, crown on the floor, straight legs. Inhale and exhale here. And come out of the pose slowly. We will go into the downward facing dog pose. So here you will let your hips fly up in the air and try to keep your heels down. This is a three-legged pose where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. Where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. From here we will go into a plank and come on your knees, chest, chin. We will get ready for a snake pose, the Bhujangasana. Head up, chest up, and unfold your arms so that you go more deeper into the back bend, looking up into the ceiling. Come back on your forehead, exhaling. Head up, chest up, and unfold your arms so that you go more deeper into the back bend, looking up into the ceiling. Come back on your forehead, exhaling. From here you can again go up into the downward dog by going first into the snake pose, cobra pose, and then curl your toes, let your hips fly up in the air, head in between your arms, pushing back at your navel. Come on your toes and get one step in front of you. And try to start getting up from the runner's pose, right up into a wide-legged pose. Going down into the extended triangle by taking one hand right at the floor or your toes and the other hand straight up, looking at it. You can have your hand on your shins too if you can't reach the toes. Do the same pose on the other side. Turn your toes, slide a little bit on the other side and put your hand down and the other hand going up. Reach as much as possible. You can go down. And you're up. From here we will go into the camel pose where you will rest your hands on your hips and take a back bend. Just to get ready for it, you will do the half camel pose first. by touching one heel and the other hand going up. Exhale. Inhale, take your hand up. Go into a slight back bend. Exhaling, bring it down. Do the counter pose of the child pose here. Where your hands are next to your shins. You can come back into the full camel pose now, where your toes are not curled, both your ends are on your heels and your diaphragm is protruding out, coming out back by taking the support of your spine and going back into the counter pose, the child pose. Relax over here by inhaling and exhaling and come up again to Vajrasana. This pose is a side twist. So one leg is folded down, the other is folded on top of it with the knee facing the ceiling. Take one hand back and the other hand is helping you twist your spine. Do the same thing with the other side. One knee is folded down, the other knee is up. Same hand goes back and the opposite hand will twist the spine and push the knee on the other side. Stay twisted and breathe out. Come out of the pose. We'll do this once more. You can even hold the knee if you can't hold. You can put your hand folded or straight on your knee. Come up into the bow pose by catching both your feet with your hands. Come down. Now you can catch your toes and try the same pose. Inhale and exhaling, come out of the pose by catching both your feet with your hands. Come down. Now you can catch your toes and try the same pose. Inhale and exhaling, come out of the pose. Relax again in the crocodile pose. Here you will have an increased heart rate. So you have to just relax for a while in the crocodile pose to get back to your normal heart rate. Inhale and exhale till you find yourself in a very relaxed position. And then raise your head up by getting your arms next to your chest. Feet together. This is the sphinx pose, where your elbows are right under your shoulders, head is up. This can be called a small snake too, or the Sarpasana. Now you will go into the Bhujangasana, where you are just up till your navel, and you can also clasp your hands behind. Come out of this pose and sit down. A counter pose of child pose. Always after a back bend, take a slight forward bend, just to have a soothing for the spine. So now we'll be doing a lying down pose, which is called Pavan Muktasana, the air releasing pose. All the air that's trapped in all your tissues and nerves can come out and get drained off. So here you will fold one knee and exhaling, touch your nose to the knee. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, fold. Hold it. Inhale again. And exhaling, lift your head up and touch it to your knee. Inhale, unfold your leg and bring it down, exhaling. Inhale, fold, exhale. Inhale and exhaling, head up, touch to the knee, exhale. Inhale, fold, exhale. Inhale, exhaling, take your head up. Inhale, unfold your leg. Exhale, bring it down. We do the same thing with both the legs together. That's the Purna Pavanmuktasana. Exhaling, take your head up and try to touch the knees. Inhale and get the legs down. Exhale. One more time. So this is the Pavanmuktasana. We did with each leg first, which was Ardha Pavanmuktasana, and with both legs is Purna Pavanmuktasana. This is Paschimottasana, forward bend, where you will raise your hands up with a straight spine. Start going down in a forward bend. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bend forward till wherever you can reach. And relax. Now we will be doing the candle pose, Sarvangasana, where you will just pull your legs up towards the ceiling with the help of your hands, pushing your back. Adjust it. Try to keep your legs straight up and very slowly get your back down. We will do one more pose where you will take your full legs up and behind your head. That is the plow pose, Halasana. So once again, fold your knees, stretch them out behind your head by once again putting your hands on your back. Try to touch your toes on the floor and keep your hands down. Once again, hold your hips and bring your legs down. So this was Halasana. Now we'll do Kapalabhati, skull shining breath, where you are taking a deep inhalation and the exhalation is with small spurts coming out together till your breath is exhaled out. This is Anulom Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing, where you close your nostril, the right thumb, inhale from the left, block it for a few seconds and exhale from the other nostril. Keep on doing this for some time. This also helps for insomnia. That is, if you can't sleep, then you have to do this breath to get good sleep at night. Takes away lots of toxins from your body. Balances both the lungs and both the sides of your body. Relax now. And now we will go into the Omkara recitation. This is Brahmari, the bee's breath. Be doing the Shanmukhi Mudra with Brahmari. Thumb in the ear, index finger forehead, long finger eyelids, ring finger nostril, little finger lips, near the lips. Breathe in. So we finished our pranayams also, and now we will be doing the best pose of this session is Shavasana, the corpse pose. Here your body will cool down and rest and relax totally. So keep your feet away from each other. Let your toes fall out. Your hands are also away from your body with your palms facing the ceiling. See that there is no curve in the spine or in the neck. Everything is flat on the mat. Let your spine sink into the floor. You will now scan your full body from your toes to your skull. Inhaling and exhaling nice and deep, and relaxing each and every part of your body. from the toes to your skull. And when we are done, we come out from the right side and sit down. Here we are doing some friction on the palms by rubbing the palms together and cupping the eyes for it to get some rest. And that's the end of the session. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Anyone can yoga. Namaste.